Hello, good afternoon. It's now 5 in the afternoon here in Tren, Michigan. So right now we are here in this one of the historic site in Michigan. It's the Tren Union Station. So it's my first time here coming in this place. Yeah, and my husband will going to tell you some information regarding this place. So, sweetheart, while walking, can you tell them about this place?
So this is Tren Union Station. It was built back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
4 different railroads came all together and all met here in Durand, and they had a station platform on both the north and the west side of this station.
Yeah.
It is still currently a active Amtrak, which is the now the American passenger station, but only one train a day comes through here.
Yeah.
It goes westbound to Chicago at 8 in the morning and goes eastbound 9:30 at night to Port Huron, which is on the border with Sarnia, Ontario, Canada.
Okay, so one train
Westbound, one train eastbound.
Yeah, going to Chicago and
to the Canadian border
to the Canadian border.
at
Okay.
Port Huron, Michigan.
Yeah, okay.
Through all the mergers and bankruptcies, there are only 2 railroads that actually come into town here. It is now the Canadian National owns 3/4 of this intersection that Jonah is about to show you, and then there is a local railroad that this is their southern terminal.
Yeah.
And they interchange with the Canadian National Railroad here at Durand. And as you're looking there up to the north, is that they go from Durand up into Saginaw, up into the thumb of Michigan.
Okay.
This was a very busy town, and is it considered a railroad town? And then once a year, they have a railroad days.
Yeah.
And people celebrate the history and the tradition of railroading here in this town.
Okay.
Durand, if you go east, is there 120 miles to the Canadian border.
So that road going east.
This rail will go 120 miles to the Canadian border.
Okay.
At Port Huron, Michigan, Sarnia, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah.
Going west southwest, the direction you're looking now, it's 253 miles to Chicago.
Chicago, Illinois.
Yes. Here at this intersection is if you go south,
We'll show them south.
This direction is
Okay.
is Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit. That our way is going to Detroit.
And it crosses this east-west main line here, and that goes north up to Saginaw, Michigan, where a short line non-union railroad now takes the business there.
Okay.
This railroad station, before the safety gate was put up here, you would have passengers getting on and off passenger trains on this side.
So there was
not a gate here, but
there's not
this wasn't always. You could stand out here on the platform to get on and off the train.
Yeah.
And then on this side, you could get on and off the train going back and forth to Detroit or Saginaw before this fence was put here.
Okay.
The fence was put there for people to stop getting on the railroad tracks, putting pennies on there, or trying to commit suicide, throwing themselves in front of the train.
Yeah.
Sad but true.
Yeah.
This station goes back to the mid 1800s.
Okay.
The lower level currently is a unattended Amtrak station stop. They only open it a half hour before the train gets here.
Yeah.
Up on the second floor, there is a railroad museum and an S-scale model railroad club that that are residents up on the second floor. This station is is listed as a National Historical Site in the United States, and so hopefully it will never be taken down. It is part of our history.
Yeah. So right now it's closed because
Well, there's no freight trains coming, and it will be another 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours before the next Amtrak train is due. So it's just here, but you can see that they monitored it. See the cameras up there that make sure that everybody behaves themselves and don't wreck the station. Don't tear it up. Don't mess with it.
so that's is the history and some information of this railroad. And that one, the Durand Flint subdivision.
That's what runs between Port Huron and Chicago.
Okay.
But you can see it's the CN. Well, now through mergers and everything that has happened, both sides of this interchange between this crossing, CN owns both of it. So they don't have to communicate with different dispatchers and different trains and different times.
Okay.
The same company is operating this.
Yeah.
But it is a cool place to hang out. There is railroads use radios in the locomotive to talk to the dispatcher. Dispatcher, they might be in Cleveland, they might be in Detroit, but they're talking to them. And I have what is called a railroad scanner.
Yeah.
I'll have to get it out. You can program different frequencies in it, and if I know the frequency, I can be listening for trains coming and could be here to watch them go through town.
Okay.
Maybe that gentleman is standing here, and he was here when we got here. Maybe he's got a scanner that he's listening. He knows there's a train coming, maybe, or not.
Oh, okay.
If you can focus the camera right down there between the rails, you'll see a curved piece of steel sitting on one of.
That's what I'm showing them now.
That is a brake shoe off of a railroad piece of equipment that flew off, came loose and landed right there. So that is one of the reasons they also have this gate up, is you don't want to be standing too close to a train when it's rolling through here at 80-90 kilometers an hour, and something might fly off the train and hurt you, injure or kill you. And that's
that's right.
That's an example right there. That is a brake pad off of a train car.
Okay, sweetheart, thank you so much for that information. So can you invite them to subscribe in our channel?
Oh yes, you definitely want to subscribe and click the like button to DJ's Adventures, because I'm going to be taking Jonah all over different places and seeing Michigan and history and places. And we don't use cabooses anymore, so that's a museum piece now. They don't use cabooses anymore, but Grand Trunk was one of the railroads that came through Durand, and now it's just a piece of history.
Okay, so guys, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe our channel as a couple. Thank you, and have a good day,
Goodbye
everyone.
from Durand.
Bye bye.